Welcome to day 9 of 100 Days of Propagation with Priscille. If you have made it this far, thank you so much. The mission of this series is to help you propagate as a family, to cultivate joy through plant care. And what does that even mean? Doing a simple activity that involves nature indoors, especially in the cold months, really help us find inner joy. And that is the goal, that we can do something so simple is propagating at home. And when we're propagating, not only that it's fun, a fun family activity, it's also giving the opportunity of your plants to grow some more. And we're recreating babies and recreating life from a mother plant. And so thank you so much for being here. Let's get started. Today's plant is not a typical house plant here in Canada. We use it more in the exterior space, but I love to bring my annuals in and make them house plants. And so this is my annual from last season. This is a geranium. And when the geraniums bloom, these beautiful flowers come out. I mean, they are such popular plants and flowers in the spring, but why not have your geranium indoors as a house plant? And I want to show you how to propagate your geranium today. Mine is very leggy, as you can see. And so we're going to make it a little bit more bushy. Now, what you're going to need today is simple things that you can find around your household. First, a clean jar. And this used to be a jam jar. I think it was strawberry or raspberry jam. And so we washed it with warm water and soap. And you can get your pruning shears, your propagating shears. We use simple scissors, children's scissors, because I propagate with my children. And this helps with making them feel a little bit more in control, practicing scissor safety, and for them to feel that they can do it too. And so I got my scissors, I got my glass. Today we're going to do something a little bit different. I'm going to invite you, if you do have this, feel free to get yours, acrylic markers or acrylic crayons or pens. And this is a fun activity to do if you're looking to actually make it as a full activity. Let your child get creative by decorating their propagation jar.
When propagating geraniums, where you really cut matters. Now, I always cut just above the node, which is where the joint of the leaves and the stem meet, and this is where new roots are most likely to form. Then I remove the lower leaves and the stipules, which are the flaky membrane that you'll see. And that way the plant can focus its energy on the root development rather than maintaining extra foliage. Now, geraniums cuttings best fruit when they're about 3 to 5 inches long and not flowering. Now, another interesting fact is geraniums are known for being resilient, and they don't go through a dormancy phase, which is very fascinating. Great news, because we can propagate this plant all year round. So I'm propagating in two methods today. I'm going to be using the water propagation and the soil propagation. And I'm going to place the cutting so that the node is submerged, but no leaves are touching the water. And I will basically change the water every few days. For the soil propagation, I'm planting directly into moist soil. Geraniums actually prefer soil propagation because their stem can rot if kept too long in water. Alright, now let's take care of the mama plant. I'll be removing the old soil and washing the planter to give it a fresh start. Now, geraniums don't mind being slightly root bound, so I'm going to downsize to a smaller planter. And I'm going to be repotting using Very Plant soil, which provides perfect drainage, and that's something that geraniums really like. So after pruning, repotting, this is going to help redirect the energy of the plant and make impactful growth. A cool thing about geranium is that they're originated in South Africa, which means that they prefer well-draining soil and don't like to be sitting in moisture. Geraniums love light. Bright light and direct sun actually helps them stay bushy and produce more flowers. So when they're not getting enough light, for example, my plant that you're able to see right here, they stretch out and become leggy. And that's basically the plant telling you that they want more sun. When it comes to watering, less is more. Now remember that, because geraniums prefer their soil to dry out slightly between watering. And overwatering is one of the major causes of root rot and one of the reasons why they struggle so much. So always check your soil before adding more water. Stick your finger in or ask your child to do so, and it will give you a better indication whether your geranium needs more water. Now again, regular pruning keeps your geranium bushy and full. And that's one thing I neglected to do for this geranium. So pinching the tips encourage branching, and removing scent blooms help the plant focus on its energy on new growth and flowers. Now, fun fact, many geraniums are actually pelargoniums, which means that they're grown for their fragrant leaves. So when you touch them, they release a natural oil that creates a signature scent, and it actually defers some pests. So with proper pruning and care, a single geranium can live for many years and produce dozens of cuttings over time.
If you've been enjoying this series, feel free to subscribe and like this video. And if you know anybody who has geraniums and who keeps buying geraniums every year, send them this video, because they will save a lot of money on propagating and purchasing new plants every year. They can just propagate it, bring them indoors, propagate, and keep them for next season. So, almost forgot, if you have a plant that you would love me to propagate within the series, odds are I might see it on time before I complete the series. I might be able to propagate your plant right here. And so drop that in the comments below, and I'll see you tomorrow.